Hello, beautiful family in Jesus Christ. Stephen here, Tuesday, the 18th of July in the year 2023. And I thought I'd just show you this down here because the police have cordoned off this whole area because, and as you can see, all the way down because of this side here where all these because this is a big hill all the way up here, but these houses down here are in danger of collapsing, subsiding all the way down because of the torrential rain that we've been having for the last few years. Because of the chemtrails, it's looks like it's in danger of collapsing all the way down. So I'll just go this way, guys, and show you this way. So if you look at the Two Preachers channel and other weather phenomena channels, and you can see around the world, this is what's happening around the world. I mean, even this was blocked off, but somebody's broken it. I don't even think I can get that way. I can't. So this whole side is in danger of collapsing all the way down the bank. And the strange thing is that last year there's a big hill called Oliver's Mount behind me, where that cell phone tower is, behind my block of flats, and I envisioned the whole hill just subsiding and covering the whole half of the town. So this is what I saw, and I don't know whether it's like a vision or what. And now this, so this just like kind of confirms it, you know. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen, but I mean, they wouldn't cut off this one of the main streets as you're coming into Scarborough, and they cut off the main street down to the beach. You know, it's quite a big town, is Scarborough, and that's very odd. Well, it's not odd to me, because like I said, I've been watching these weather channels and everything, and I'm watching daily. I'm watching around the world, towns, villages being swept away with these crazy rains, which is because of the chemtrails. And most of you know that those chemtrails are what is destroying our world. They are destroying our world with these chemtrails, and it's obvious if you look around. If you've been watching for the last few years, this is why I believe we're in the end of the birth pains which Jesus talked about just prior to the Great Tribulation's beginning. So anyway, I hope you're all right, family. I'm okay. Getting there. I'll tell you about a dream I had last night. In the dream, I was I don't know where I was actually. I was in some massive city that I don't even recognise, and as I'm walking up the city, I bump into Philip Blair from Torch of Christ Ministries, and it was such a I can't remember it all in full. That's the second time I've dreamt about Philip Blair. The first time I dreamt about him was just prior to me going out on the streets preaching in I think it was 2020. And then last night it was early this morning when I woke up about 5:30 a.m. I was dreaming that I was with him and others, a team that were with him as well. And in the dream, I can only describe it as it was in the spirit dream. You know, it's when you get a dream from God, and when it's just an ordinary soul type dream, you know. So in the dream, it was almost as if we were, I can't explain it either, going out to meet the Lord, or we were going out to preach together because the time is at hand. So I mean, I've been watching for years now. I remember in 2017 and 18, people putting up RAPTURE watch dates, you know, which were likely times for the Lord to come. And I've been watching ever since then. No, before then. I've been watching before then, but not as intensely as since the last few years, because of all this, what we went through with this worldwide scamdemic, you know. So I think we're about to leave. That's my own personal well, it's not just it's my own feelings that we are about to go. I think it's definitely going to be this year, but don't you know, lay all of your hopes up in what I'm saying. It's just that because I'm not in a full-time job or anything. I've had the last few years to look into what's going on around our world and piece the pieces together and clearly see that the Great Tribulation is upon us. It really is. And some people think we've got more time, but I don't think so. I really don't. Whatever time is left is very, very short. I just know that much. Obviously, I'm not going to set a date. You know, I'm not even going to. I mean, some people thinking the 26th is a high watch date, but I just think every single day at the moment is like, you know, red alert. Get ready, because we're about to depart. That's how it feels with me. But like I say, I've had a chance to look at all the stuff that's going on around the world because I'm not in a full-time job, and I've just watched these birth pains that Jesus talked about growing and with intensity and frequency, you know, and this world is being destroyed, like I say, by wicked entities with these chemtrails. A lot of people just disregard it. That's not important. Well, it is. And I've been watching them destroy our world slowly, surely, with greater intensity that I can only say, look up and lift up our heads. Lift up your heads, because our redemption is upon us. I just absolutely, I'm about 98% sure that we're about to go. You know, there's always that little 1%, 2% of doubt, because we're only human. But I did a video a couple of years ago when God gave me two specific numbers, because I noticed that other people have been getting numbers from the Strong's Concordance, and I prayed and asked for numbers, and God gave me two numbers. I can't remember what they are now, but the second one was it meant to rescue out of, take up, bring a person into full deliverance, like this. And I was like, whoa, this. And the other one was indignation. So I just thought, the wrath of God, he's furious, because as a whole, generally speaking, we have forgotten the Lord our God. Generally speaking, I know you guys haven't, obviously, but most of the world has. And the things that are going on is just abominations going on in this world, absolutely. And I'm just going to show you that Oliver's Mount, which I told you I envisioned. I won't say it is a vision, or maybe it is a vision, I don't know, but I'll just show you it. I envisioned it I'll show you, hold on a second. Hold on. I'll just point it this way. So, this hill up here behind this church, I envisioned the whole thing just collapsing from being a hill. There you see, there's that monument at the top, and that obelisk abomination and cell phone tower, and I envisioned the whole thing just collapsing and covering half of the town, like I say, and I was a bit confused. I thought, am I just imagining this, or is this going to happen? And then I've just shown you that down there with the police. The police have cordoned it off, and I can only think that that's going to come to pass, unfortunately. And I had a dream from the Lord, that I saw my whole town under the sea as well. And many of you who have followed me for a while will know that's what I got. And then I think it was January or maybe February of this year, I was flying over the sea and saw this whole sea swelling up, and I saw two full moons, and I just think we're about to go, that's all. And I'm really glad, because I know you guys will be as well. Most of you will be, because we've had to endure some pretty horrendous times with this chemtrail and geoengineering stuff. I mean, you can actually see it through those clouds. You can actually see that white stuff that they dump, those big long lines that they dump in the sky, and it's just catastrophic. Anyway, I love you all, family. God bless you, and I'll hopefully see you up there any moment now in glory with Jesus Christ. And I believe it's right. I believe it's right. The Lord's coming.